아가씨.
아저씨 이게 뭐야? Hello everybody, Agashi here today. So today I'm going to be doing a Chinese drama review with you guys. So this drama has come out for already a total of 12 episodes, and I've only watched the first 2 episodes because I only have time to watch the first 2 episodes. But it is based off of manga, manhwa, and I actually am reading the anime manga instead, and it's actually really nice. But this drama is called The Love of Hypnotic, and it is a Chinese drama. It's back in the time of kind of historical time, but it's not really historical. It's more so of a fantasy kind of way. But it is a total of 36 episodes, and it is based off of the manga called Prince Don't Do That. So today I'm going to be going over the cast, the synopsis, and recap of the first 2 episodes with you guys. A little FYI up for you guys, we won't be doing ending dramas review anymore, only beginning recap of it. So if you guys are interested to know what happens in the end of the drama or want a whole recap of what actually happens throughout the drama in the end, let us know in the comments below which drama you guys want, and we'll go ahead and do that. But if you guys like this video, hit thumbs up and subscribe to see more of it. So as for the cast, we have Alan Feng as Lin Qing, and we have Lin Meishi as Li Mingyu, and then Nian Hanjin as Yu Qi, and then Zhang Baohang as Lu Shu, and then Zhu Jixing as Qiao Hu Xing, and then Liu Dong as Jin Kongcheng. A lot of their name are a lot of Z, Ling, and Qing together, so sorry for my pronunciation if I say it wrong or I say the wrong name. But the synopsis is a princess and a prince who can't see eye to eye find themselves stuck in an arranged marriage, yet they start opening to each other because of hypnosis. And Li Mingyu, a princess, and Lin Qing, a prince, are forced to marry each other due to a royal obligation. When she triggers memories from his past through the use of hypnosis, Lin Qing starts to accept his wife, knowing that she can help him regain his memories. So from recaps of episode 1 to episode 2, the drama starts us off with the princess of, I think it's Amalia, arriving in Baishu to get married to the 9th prince, which is Lin Qing, to create an alliance between Xiyu and Baishu. And then her brother is escorting her to the palace until she gets married, but she's not in the carriage. Mingyu is wandering around in the town as her maid is dressed up in the wedding clothes, sitting in the carriage disguised as her. So just then, when they arrive into the town, an assassin takes place and tries to kill the princess. But a mysterious man in white clothes and white cloth covering half his face shows up and helps fight these assassins. And he finds these assassins and finds out they're, someone ordered them from royal family and stuff like that. So it's rebels. They're rebels trying to attack the princess, their side, which is the Xiyu people. So Mingyong, she is actually chasing after this man in white clothes, and she catches up to him. And as who he is, he gives her a glance and he leaps. And we already know it's Li Qing. And then we find out that the crown prince, Ji Kong Jin, who he is the one who sent these assassins to attack Princess Ming Yun and her people, and it's because he doesn't want the alliance marriage to happen. And he glances over, after he sends his people away, he glances over at his desk, lays a painting of a lady who he still yearns for, and we find out it's Chiu Hu King, something like that. She's the daughter of the Chiu, and she is the love of the crown prince, but she is in love with Lin Qing, the 9th prince. Her father tells her that she tells her that she shouldn't be loving him because Lin Qing is about to get married into a marriage alliance, and she shouldn't be his concubine. She should always aim to be the first wife. Therefore, she should accept her love the love from the crown prince, which she doesn't believe, and she doesn't care if she ends up to be his concubine. She will still be his concubine because she loves him. And apparently they have this friendships of knowing each other for so long, since childhood, and she has feelings for him. Who knows if he has feelings for her. So moving on, Mingyun's brother finds out that her and her maid had actually swapped, and so he demands them to switch back. And in the process of switching back, Mingyun is waiting for her maid, Tingling, and she ends up meeting Lin Chen, she doesn't recognize that he's the same man who was wearing the white outfit that saved her and her people for the assassins. And then she calls him a pervert for peeking at her while she's changing. They get entangled with each other immediately, and somehow he felt sadness and tears when she was with him and when she left him. And he's kind of confused why he has these feelings, like he doesn't even know who she is, and he suddenly felt sadness. And then they finally meet officially and find out that they are to be married to each other. And she realized that like this mysterious man in white and the pervert she saw in the garden is actually the ninth prince, Li Qing, who is soon to be her husband. So Mingyun doesn't want to stay and married with the ninth prince. She wants to return back with her brother, but her brother gives her a gift so that she is willing to stay, and it is the Shu Xin bell, which is she can hypnotize anyone, and it's something she's always wanted. And he gave it to her, and he tells her that it is built, this bell, you have to use it carefully. It is built off of trust, and she can't fool around using it, which she does. She starts to hypnotize the prince to make him reveal all his secrets, so she can pretty much blackmail him so that he can not marry her. But she tries all sorts of things hypnotizing him, but ends up like making a fool herself. And then she finally catches him off guard and hypnotizes him, and we get to see his past, where it's like this place where everything is burned down and he is the only survivor and he is alone. She snaps him out of the hypnotized everything, and he gets angry because he feels sad about it, and he's crying over it. And she's like, what the hell is wrong with you, and he's upset because he's like, what are you trying to do, trying to dig into my past. So it's pretty much a past that he's closed up and he's forgotten about it, and she's reopening it, and that's why he felt the sadness and everything. But he doesn't know why. He doesn't know what happened, because it's like those memories where they happen and then you get so scared of it, you locked it down forever and it doesn't open, and you just pretty much shut down and don't remember it anymore and choose not to remember. So he's in kind of a state like that right now. So she doesn't care, but she doesn't want to marry him. So she comes up with like pretty much an contract agreement with him on whether he agrees with it and he wants to marry her or not, because she's like, I don't want to stay here. So if he rejects the marriage, she gets to go home, but if he doesn't, she has to stay with him and live with him, which she doesn't want to. And so that's very short, but that ends it for us for the first 2 episodes. But spoiler for you guys, if you guys don't want to know, but I did look ahead and saw some clips. He does marry her, and they go through this marriage contract. So it's like a marriage contract set back in like the old times. You know how they always do dramas, that nowadays modern dramas of marriage contract and shit like that. Well, it's not. It's like a marriage alliance, and then they agree in a contract between the two of them. And so throughout these stuff, they fall in love. She hypnotized him a lot, all this stuff like that, and it opens up his past that he's locked down for so long and can't remember. And so they start to, she starts to help him cope with his past, starts to help him solve his problems and work with his emotions, and he starts to realize that she's a really good person, and he falls for her and she falls for him too. So according to the manga, it's going really similar to each other. They're going very similar. I'm on chapter 60 on the manga, and I'm on like episode 2 of the drama only. But in they don't really explain much people as well as how in the drama is, like who this person is, how they tie in. So slowly their information gets explained. So it is like that, like you kind of right now you're kind of just knowing who the main guy and the main girl is, and sort of people kind of coming into the scene, and you're slowly learning about them and how they want to attack the prince and how they hate the princess and all this stuff like that. And what is it? I don't think, according to my sister, who has already watched 12 episodes, she said they haven't explained Mingyung's braids. So she has braids in her hair, and she always does. In the manga, it explained that she always had braid, and her braids are for her groom to untangle them, pretty much let them go, is because it's a sign of love and no one can undo the braid, only her groom or her husband can. And according to my sister, they haven't explained that or said that in the drama, but she does have braids like how she does in the manga, and she's always walking around with her braids and stuff like that. Even when a hair updo isn't up, she always has her braids. Same in the drama, but they haven't explained it, and we'll see if they do, because in the manga they explain that, and even though they're married already in the manga, it really hasn't her explain to him about that. So I don't know if it's a sign of love, if she'll tell him later or whatever like that. But the Princess Mingyu, her people are kind of like in Xiaofeng and Goodbye My Princess, how they're more like the western-ish kind of way like that, like in the desert area. So Mingyung, she's kind of like that because her brother's dressed like that, and she's from that time too. So she's kind of like that, while the Ninth Prince is kind of like in Goodbye My Princess, the prince where he's in the city-ish kind of way. So they're set to time periods like that, and you know, same thing like that, creating an alliance of marriage. They're actually creating a contract marriage back in ancient time. But that is it for the first two recaps of the drama. If you guys like it, do go check it out. I do highly recommend it, as well as, you know, when I like them, I tend to, if they have the novel or something like that, I read as I watch along. So as you guys know, I'm reading the manga and I'm watching it too, and I really like it, and it's going really good, and you know, it's been getting good ratings and people have been loving it and enjoying it. It is a very short drama. It's just 36 episodes, so you guys can sit through 36 episodes instead of, like, you know, 30, or instead of like 50 episodes. So I do highly recommend it. But that is it for today, and I will see you guys in the next drama review.